Don't you love it?
Yeah, I do.
That's so cool.
A ver, vamos.
So we have made decisions. No, we have made decisions. And you're gonna get 3 haircuts tonight.
Oh my gosh.
And you don't know what you're gonna get. Uno, dos, tres. You have no idea what's gonna happen.
So each of them chose.
Well, we did it as a collective. We went. So the first haircut needs a wardrobe, which is going to be the. I'm going to spin it. We're going to call it the Latina princess. What does the Latina princess wear? Wardrobe. You guys over here, come. Wardrobe. What does the Latina princess wear? You like that one for the Latina
I would
princess?
say this one. Yeah.
Cool, let's do that. So we're going to need you to change from your current attire into wardrobe for Latina princess. So this is what has been decided for you and for you.
Oh my gosh.
Gorgeous, and you can go and change.
Now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. And then we do haircut.
Wow.
Exactly, mental.
Buy these two.
Whoa. Let's turn you into the Latina princess.
Un clip.
Bravo! Bravo!
Ah, awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is amazing hair. Now, so people at home watching, do you, your hair was longer.
It was like here.
Well, here.
Yeah.
And then you cut off your ponytails
Yeah.
a month ago. But it was shorter and it's grown back. No, 3 months ago.
Yeah.
It was shorter, it's grown back. But it's the same thing. Like anyone watching these YouTube channels will relate. Because they cut off ponytails too and end up with this kind of thing. Because people watching these YouTube channels, they will relate to what happened with you. Because they've all been there too. And then you came into it wearing this. But after today, do you want it for like a souvenir? Because you won't need it anymore.
What?
Because your hair's not going to be long enough at the end of today. You ready for that?
I don't know.
Anyhow,
We'll see how it goes.
it's been decided.
Oh my gosh.
It's been decided. Yeah, they decided. Anyhow, 3 haircuts. You won't need that anymore. Guaranteed.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll be good.
Thank you.
Do you trust your friends?
No. No, I don't.
I know you do it. I do. I trust your friends with all my life, and so do you.
You're not gonna shave me, are you?
No? Maybe a little bit. Maybe some.
We'll see.
Do you like the white capes or the pink capes or a black cape?
What do you guys like?
The pink.
Pink, I like pink too. We go with pink. Oh, and we just want to thank our sponsors tonight, which would be 2 cervejas, TV Export. Will you hold one up? Because you guys from Mexico,
Yes.
so we have Corona is a sponsor, and like the Kiwi stuff, and they're sponsors. Yeah. Come on over, let's wash your hair. Come this way.
Wash the hair. Wash the hair.
Come on over. Haircut time. And look at the audience here. This is like the best, like a talk show. Like a Latin, it's like a Latin talk show. Yeah, I wish I showed you guys the video, like the game show where the girls get done haircuts for like a scooter or whatever.
We should make a show.
Well, there is a show. Now the people watching were like, there is a show. You guys just haven't seen it. Anyhow, the people watching like, there is a show already. When this whole night's done, I will show you the show. You're like, oh, I had no idea. There is a show.
Nice. Okay, Cecy.
Okay, Cecy, you ready?
Yes.
Oye, qué rico huele.
Sí, ¿verdad?
Riquísimo.
Riquísimo.
Me encanta.
Ya me dieron
Me
ganas
encanta.
de bañar.
It's called mucho pelo.
Mucho pelo.
Yeah, someone gotta go.
Bye.
Exactly.
¿Tú crees? Sí, no, ya hasta la hora del baño.
Look at that, so much better already.
I'm a new person.
There you go. Oh, so good, so good, so good. It's good. Let's cut some more.
More.
One more.
More.
One more. Mucho. Is it mucho? Mas. Okay, I'm just, learning about the culture. I should have married a Latina.
Yeah.
They would put me in my place. Oh yeah, for sure. I need that. Actually, to be honest, I need that. Any Latinas out there want to propose to me? I wouldn't say no. Put me in my place? I wouldn't say no. Matthew, when are you going to? Yes, dear.
Mateo.
Mateo. When are you going to? Tomorrow. Now you will do it now.
Órale, Mateo.
Órale, yeah.
Órale.
See, Latinos are the best.
La chancla.
Latinos best. Look at me surrounded by Latinas. I'm stuck in an island in the South Pacific, surrounded by Latinas. Wow! I'm kind of the luckiest guy in the world. Like this is New Zealand, I'm surrounded by Latinas. I'm the luckiest guy in the world.
You know, on the way here, I actually heard 2 different groups of people speaking Spanish.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Almost 3, but then they said, oh my gosh. So I don't know.
So 2 or 3, 1, 2, 3, uno, dos, tres, cuatro,
No.
cinco.
Apart from us.
Okay, so I'm just saying, like that's probably all 10 of you in Wellington. So there's you guys and the other 3. That's probably everybody that's from. No, I'm making jokes. I'm making jokes. I know.
We're raining the place.
I'm making jokes for the people watching at home. Yeah, no, you're right. There's a lot of Latin. There's a lot of. Now the reason why there's a lot from Latin America in New Zealand, it wasn't that way a long time ago until they started to do the flights from Buenos Aires, Santiago to Auckland. And once that started, a lot of people started coming to here for university education, and a lot started to not go back. Now I would say 20 or 30 years ago, Latina or Latino, Latin America in this country was very low. At this point, it's good. It's good. And it was, because part of that, you'd have to go from Buenos Aires up to like Los Angeles, to Sydney, to Auckland, to Wellington. It's very difficult. But when the moment they set up the flight, it was Buenos Aires, Santiago, Auckland, then a lot more came. Is that how you guys came through?
Yes.
Yes? How did you get here? Which flight did you come?
I came from Europe.
Oh, you came from Europe, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
But to go home, you can fly back the Santiago, Buenos Aires flight.
Yeah.
That's a thing now, but it wasn't there a long time ago.
Yeah.
And therefore, like if you're from like that part of the world, nah, you're not coming here. But now there was when that opened up, it opened up the 2 cultures. And also, like you're Argentina, and you watch the Lord of the Rings, and you watch the Hobbit movies, you're like, whoa, this looks like a place I'd like to go. And you look at the flights, oh, there's a flight from Buenos Aires, Santiago, Auckland. Not hard to get to, because that movie helped out well too. It helped out well too. And also the rugby, because Argentina has a good rugby team, and that also helps too. Yep. And you're getting the princess haircut. But you don't know what princess haircut you're getting. You're getting a princess haircut. Is it a Disney princess?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
The Cinderella.
Oh, it might be Snow White.
Yeah, it's no one.
Maybe it's Snow White.
Is it Snow White?
Actually, we should do the Snow White.
Yeah.
No, it's not a princess though, but it would be. The Snow White's a good one too.
Long hair.
Isn't that fun when your hair comes off? Like just losing hair
Yeah.
in general? It's
Goodbye
fun,
hair.
right? It's goodbye hair, yeah.
¿Cómo se quiere esa parte?
Copyright. It's okay if you change the words. For example, I'm gonna. You change the words. It's okay. Exactly. And then it's good. And then the copyright's okay.
Bolo, bolo, bolo.
¿Qué es el nabo?
Ah?
¿Qué es el nabo?
No, now.
Pero
Okay.
¿qué es nabo?
I'll give you another example. This is a very famous song. Lots of people know the song. And it goes like this. Ready? We all live in a yellow boat. A yellow
Yeah.
boat. A yellow boat. Because we can't afford the other word. As soon as we say the other word, it's like, oh, damn it. Now I gotta pay a bunch of money. We all live in a yellow boat.
Submergible boat.
A submergible boat. That's even better. That's even safer.
Yeah.
We all live in a submergible boat. A submergible boat. A submergible boat.
Gold.
Yeah, then we're good. We don't have to pay any money. Because those other words, oh my God, you can afford that? I can't. Oh, and then lawyers call you up. Oh, you said that word. You're gonna have to pay a bunch of money.
The S word.
The S word. You said the S
¿Y
word.
si lo dices en otro idioma?
Now you have to pay a lot of money.
Let's go to no. Let's go to no.
Sí. Let's go to no.
Because you're doing the English version. English.
Yeah. What about
Turning to English.
Spanglish.
But it's funny, like people who are Latins are watching this will know what you guys are talking about. As long as you fake the copywriters.
You know.
Yeah. But the rest of them are like, yeah, I know what you mean. I get what's going on here. I see what's happening. Do you see what's happening with your hair?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that fun?
It looks good.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
She's happy. She's just super cool. Doesn't really matter what happens in your hair.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just finishing what you started. You started cutting off ponytails. I'm like, let's just do more. And also for those watching, you're about to go to Vancouver, New York,
Mm-hmm.
and where are you going after that?
Mexico.
Mexico. So you're going to a bunch of hot places, so the shorter it gets, the better it is. So you're going back to, because you used to do travel videos and you haven't for a while.
Yeah, because of COVID.
Anyhow, you're going to set up your travel videos again, but with a different haircut
Yeah.
than you had before. It's good. It's called a new start.
New start.
A new start. It's amazing when you get a song in your head and you can't stop it. It's like uncontrollable. It's like a sneeze. Someone sneezes and then everyone sneezes.
Okay.
¿Qué?
Jasmine se
¿Qué
está
tengo que
riendo.
estar casetada así?
It's like photos. But you're not allowed to see the photo. So much fun.
Look on YouTube. Non-copyrighted music.
Oh, then it just becomes nah. I'll sing songs. No, I can't. Because then I'll lose copyright. Because my voice is too perfect. I sound just like the original. Because I'm such a good singer. Not really. I'm just joking. The silence. Let's talk about. What do we talk about? Well, it's also the sound of the hair coming off them slightly on the cake, which is good on the channel. Like that. Ready? Here more. That's called ASMR or something. I don't know. I never watch those videos anyway. Is that a thing? ASMR? What does that mean anyway?
What?
ASMR.
Audio sound something.
Oh, whenever I see one of those pop in my recommendations, I'm like, oh, don't do that. That sounds like an anxiety attack.
You know, I found one channel that does turtle eating
Yeah.
random stuff ASMR.
Yeah. And to me, it just sounds like an anxiety attack. So I haven't done those videos. I just do what I do. I don't even know what ASMR. Yeah, you explain what it meant. To me, way my brain, because I have a very fast working brain, that just sounds like an anxiety attack. And no disrespect to the ASMR people out there, my brain doesn't process like that. I probably could do videos like that, but I've never really looked into what it all means anyway. I just do this and don't care about anything else. Maybe there's some ASMR people on here, I don't know. If they are, you're welcome. And there's never money on. Anyhow.
Can you guess now, Cecy?
Which princess?
Yeah.
Wait for the blow dry.
Yeah, I think it's a bit difficult to tell when it's wet.
Yeah. This would make a good talk show. Like, I'm gonna give you a haircut on camera, and then you have to guess what you're gonna get before it's finished.
Yeah.
And like, is this Joan Rivers? No. Okay. Is this Snow White? Nope.
Well, I think we're past Snow White, right?
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, probably not. Snow White's it's probably pretty close because she's got short hair.
But then the bangs are a bit long.
That's true.
Yeah.
So you know it's not Snow White.
Hmm.
But was Snow White a
Unless-
princess? I guess she became a princess.
She was a princess, right?
Who?
Well, she became a princess because she married a prince.
Was she not a princess?
No
She
one.
Well, Prince kissed her. Prince kissed her.
Prince Charming.
Prince Charming kissed her without her consent.
Blancanieves.
Yeah.
No, that's a joke. But it's so funny because that's what they say now. It's like, back then it was like, it's such a romantic tale until the modern generation comes along, but that wasn't a consensual kiss. You know what I'm saying? Like modern days. And all of a sudden everyone's like re-guessing these old stories now. I mean, I don't know. It's a great story. It's so white. But then someone comes along, but it wasn't consensual. I don't know, it wasn't consensual. Anyhow, those at home can leave a comment what they think of it out. Because we're in the age of questioning everything. Oh, Snow White, that kiss wasn't consensual. It was kind of like a date rape kind of scenario. I'm just saying, I'm making jokes. I'm making jokes. They were on the tape, I'm just making jokes. Still in your head, can't get it out. I love the humming though. And yeah, keep pushing the boundary on my copyright. I'm sure it'll be fine, just fine. Whatever the shortcoming is on the monetization, I'm gonna take it out of your bill. Well, we were, before the cameras came on, dancing to that song. We were dancing to it. And it's like, oh, all music off, you have to do a haircut now. And we're like, oh. But we were dancing, so it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eating pizza.
Eating pizza,
Yeah.
drinking cervezas. Anyhow, we'll talk about it. So how's your haircut? Camera, update. Well, we didn't film you guys too.
No.
Anyhow, but they're saying it. Okay, so stand up, come over, because you've had this haircut now for an hour or an hour and a half. Are you happy?
Very, very happy.
I love it. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
And this is just a dry cut. Yeah, this is awesome. But you'll be back in 2 weeks for like wash and trim and blow dry because you got an event. And then after that, we're doing a perm. That's the plan for you. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. And you're getting 3 haircuts tonight. This is the first.
That's the first.
And it's midnight.
And it's midnight, yes. Yeah, it's gonna be a long night. And you gotta take an airplane tomorrow.
I do.
I know you do. Yeah.
Adventure life.
The adventure life. There we go. The adventure begins the night before. You have to get on an airplane with 3 haircuts.
After 3 haircuts, yeah.
3 haircuts.
Easy for them.
Life experiences.
This looks like maybe like an 80s, right? The French is giving me some 80s.
No, the princess we are going for is from the 80s, yeah.
Pero ¿y cómo? O sea, a ver, no entiendo eso del copyright porque
I actually don't know too many princesses.
There's a princess from the 80s, very
Pero
famous.
son menos segundos.
Okay.
Very famous princess from the 80s.
Mm.
But you're getting the Latina version of that haircut.
Latina.
Latina.
¿Cómo?
How do you do like Latinized or something? Yeah.
Latinizada. Gelatinize.
Latina.
Gelatina.
Gelatina is gelatin.
Well, I'll tell you what, this princess from the 80s was so popular. I am sure there was girls in Mexico. There you go, she said it. I'm sure there was girls in Mexico that got this haircut too.
It is Princess Diana, is it then?
You do, yeah, we're giving you the Princess Diana haircut.
Oh my
But on a Latina from Mexico.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sure in the 80s, I'm sure Latinas in Mexico got this haircut too. You're getting the Princess Diana. Right now you're getting the Princess Diana.
I think I might have like my mom might have. Oh, my auntie surely had this haircut.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be great. How often does a Latina in 2022
Yeah.
get a princess, like a Latina from Mexico, get a Princess Diana?
Yo soy
She's like this.
Oh, it's amazing.
A ver, ponte esto.
And of course we're not going to match her entirely because Princess Diana is not a Latina. We're just doing the Latina version of it.
Me queda bien.
And why not? It's YouTube.
Entonces yo soy J.
Pero en la tarjetita que decía por
Oh, that's fun.
Tengo que ver. No
Are you being to see it?
Mm-hmm.
We got a blow dried as well. So good. Now, for the people that are watching, what part of Mexico are you from?
I'm from Monterrey in the north.
Sí, dice que con la piedra pesa.
Close to the border of Texas?
Texas, yes. So my stage just touches like very, very little because it gets thin up in the north.
Yep.
J de jodida.
So Juarez is up there somewhere too. Juarez is somewhere up there too.
It's a different state.
Yeah, it's a different state? Okay, like this my geography of Mexico is limited. I know some parts of it.
So it's kind of like in the north east.
So more towards, towards east. So it is bordering Texas. Okay.
Yeah. But
So more
Texas-
towards El Paso.
I don't know actually.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, people will leave comments.
Oye, acá la audiencia.
Because the part that my state touches is very, very thin.
Wow,
That's cool.
yo sí.
Yeah.
Con una pieza y trabajando cerveza.
La botaron.
El cuerito.
¿Cómo era Gonta, no? Gonta y qué?
No me acuerdo cómo se llama.
Gon. Pongo. Pongo y Gonta. De un programa japonés. Pongo y Gonta.
Niñito, me cago.
The best part of this video is all the Spanish going on. And there's going to be Spanish viewers who are like, yeah, I know what they're saying. And there's going to be other people who are like, for example, there's people from Germany or, other places in the world, or the Sri Lankans. And they're going to be like, whoosh. And some Americans have a good comprehension of Spanish. Because, you go to school and there's people from, So I will say the one thing about the USA is there's a lot of people in the United States, born and raised, who have good comprehension of Spanish,
No.
just from sharing culture.
Dijo Sri Lanka.
No.
Dijo Sri Lanka.
No. You ready?
Dijo Sri Lanka. No. Dijo Sri Lanka.
Isn't that amazing? She's smiling.
Dijo Sri Lanka. No.
Oh, you're turning into a princess.
Yeah, I like Princess Diana.
Oh, I do too. We all love Princess Diana. What's not to love? Yeah. So we're doing the Latin version of it.
Yeah.
Sí.
It's gorgeous.
Ya no puede regresar de la casa de Big Brother. Oye, ¿qué va a hacer Joshua en Australia? Contagiado con COVID. Pero
¿Ah, se
no
quedó
sé.
allá?
Está en el hotel, sí.
Yeah.
¿Y se siente bien?
Mazo. No está fatal, pero tampoco está súper bien.
¿Qué dijo entonces? Dime qué dijo. y
¿Quién
qué-
sabe?
Ah, ya ves, dijo Sri Lanka.
No, people from Europe, from America.
Sí, for Netherlands, from Germany,
From Netherlands, no, Germany is Deutschland.
But you never said Sri Lanka. Never.
I said Sri Lanka, didn't
In the last 5 minutes.
you said, right?
I did say Sri Lanka, yeah?
Oh,
When?
because I said, he said Sri Lanka. You're like, no. He said Sri Lanka.
No, do you know why? Because every one of these videos I post, there's always a comment from one viewer from Sri Lanka, and he's always talking about the capes. He says, please use the pink cape, please use this.
This is
and
for you.
From Sri Lanka. Now the guy, the comment from, there's always since for the very beginning, there's always a comment from Sri Lanka. The pink cape is for the person from, please use, now, the person who always says, please use the pink cape, you're welcome.
For the Sri
You're
Lanka
welcome.
You're
followers,
welcome.
go home with that.
Exactly. And that is, and they leave their national flag with the comments.
Yes.
And that country's going through problems. Now, I was watching a thing last night, like, Deutschland, Deutsch is for people. Deutsch means people, land, people's land.
Nice.
Now, Dutch is also like people, but you couldn't call it Dutchland because the Germans already took it away. So they call it Netherland. Netherland means low-lying land. So Netherland, because it's below sea level. Low-lying. Netherland, low-lying land. Next to Deutschland, people land. So people land, low-lying land. That's how they name their places. Anyhow, I was watching a YouTube video last night and the girl was explaining that. I was like, oh, I didn't know. I always call Netherlands Holland. Like, to me it's Holland, right? But it is the Netherlands, which means the lowlands. Nether is low, Netherlands, lowlands. I'm like, that's cool. And then explain that Deutsch is people, and Deutschland means people land. The land of the people. I'm like, that's cool. And then there's Volkswagen, people, wagon, Volkswagen, people, car. Seems to be a theme in that part of the world. Oh, I know, it just seems to be a theme, doesn't it? Anyhow, that's what happens when you watch too much YouTube when you can't sleep.
Yeah.
You learn this so many things.
How would a non-human car be?
A non-human car be?
You're like-
oh, I know what that's called. That's called, what do they call it now? The, Teslas. The non-human car is called a Tesla. Yeah, that's what it's called.
But they're for humans still.
No, because the human sits in it, it drives itself. Non-human cars, Tesla. Because they're self-driving. I don't know, maybe they are. I don't own one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll buy my first Tesla when they're like 20 years old and used, and I'll buy it for like $100 so I can like screw around with it. I wouldn't buy a brand new one. But that's how I always buy my cars, like really old, and play around with them.
And they're vintage.
Oh, I love it. Like the first car I bought when I moved to New Zealand in 2011 was a 1989 Honda Civic. And I paid $1,100 for it. Oh, that was the best car ever.
A ver, mírame.
And did all the work myself on it. And I kept it going forever.
María está más largo.
And then when my kids were born, my partner was like, get rid of that car because you're not putting those kids in the car. So I bought an old like Honda Fit.
No, mira ahí nomás.
But anyhow, if I'm going to buy a Tesla, it's going to be real old. And the battery's going to be a dud. And I'm going to just, so probably what's going to happen is, I know, I'm going to go off script a minute. I'm probably going to buy a really old Tesla when I can buy it for next to nothing. The battery's going to be useless. And they're probably in the front where they have the boot, because you know they have the boot in the front. Put a diesel engine up there and plug it into the electric motor so I can drive it on diesel. That's probably going to be my first Tesla. I'm just saying, because that's what I do with cars. I buy old cars and I keep them going.
That sounds good.
So the old battery is going to be useless, and I'm going to buy it. And the motor will still be good. People, people watching this like, maybe, I don't know. Who knows when we get to that point? That's a bridge we haven't crossed yet. But super old Teslas, you could probably keep them going because the batteries are no good if you install a diesel generator. And if people doubt that, then you got to go to Havana, Cuba. Have you been to Havana, Cuba?
No.
They have all those old 1950s cars, but they ripped out the original engines and they put in diesel engines, like basically tractor engines, and those beautiful old cars from the 1950s are still going because they put in diesel engines. Same concept. a 20 or 30-year-old Tesla, you could probably keep it going with a diesel generator. Mount it to the car, plug it into the battery systems. Don't need a battery. Still good, still works, still good. Which defeats the purpose of, let's say, the environment, because old Teslas are run by diesel generators. Anyhow.
That's good.
I'm just saying. This is off-script talking, but look at you. You got Princess Diana. Don't you love it? It's fun.
Yeah, I want to see her blow dry.
Yeah, we'll go there.
Me gusta. Bien ochentero.
Yeah.
Eso no, ¿verdad?
Let's take the cape off so you can feel it, and we're going to blow dry it with the cape off. Because I need your hands through it. This is short hair for you.
Ay, qué bonita.
I'm going to take the, yeah, we can do it. Yap. This is short hair for you. Because for Latina girls, like a girl from Mexico, short hair is not very often.
No, I
Short
think,
hair, don't care.
Short hair, don't care.
I think this one, and it's the first haircut. I don't know what you guys are gonna do next, but
Oh, no.
this is
This one.
this is already
one.
the shortest I've had it. I've had it like ever.
Good. We're going to do more.
El tercero es como yo, ¿no? El tercero.
Qué mala.
Don't you love the way it feels?
Me encanta. Sí, se ve está bonito.
You can stop here and jump on your flight tomorrow.
Se ve diferente, se ve más madura.
Más madura.
Más
And
mujer.
I'll pay you 50.
Más empoderada.
Or you can go for the next level. And I pay you more.
I'm ready for
estoy
the
en
whole
otra
thing.
To go clothing. Yeah, I would go clothing too.
Sí.
I would not stop till the end.
Wow.
So we're gonna do moose.
¿Qué es eso? ¿What is that?
Moose.
Ah. ¡Qué rico huele! No, qué rico. Huele. ¿Qué le haga así con? ¿Mojo se llama? Mojo, creo.
Oh, I really like this on you. This is a good haircut. And you know what's happening? It's not that crazy volume that you're complaining about. Your hair gets not that crazy volume. This is a really good haircut on you. But it doesn't matter. We're gonna go for the whole thing because you know why? It goes back to all these things anyway. Because you're gonna have all the pictures and everything from the side anyway. So as it gets super short, like I said, I'm gonna help you to grow it back. This will come back to your life once again down the road. So as it grows back. And God, your hair goes like weeds. It's gonna happen in no time at all. So we're gonna use a Stedman brush and just at a low setting. And one of these, only one. Oh, I think this is gorgeous.
Sí, de verdad.
Latina. Oh, but you know what? I think at this point you may be wearing the wrong outfit. Oh, but the hair is so good. No, it works with this outfit, but there's another option too. I can show right now. This one, it's good. This is very good. Don't get me wrong. But with this haircut and this one,
Está bonito.
I'm just saying they're both good. This is a good what you're wearing, but also this haircut with this. Do you know what you look like?
No.
Aero Mexico 1967.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, Cecy?
I can try it.
Yeah, you can. No, don't keep this on. I'm just saying. But the people at home are like, oh yeah, no, that's Aero Mexico 1967 or Pan Am 1967. Like this is very Pan Am with this on, with this hair, You would look like Pan Am, like an air hostess from 1967. Absolutely. But don't leave that on. I love that too. Anyhow, we're going to photograph this. I need to blast some hairspray.
Y Ceci, tu color natural es bien bonito, ¿eh?
Gracias.
You've never had this before in your life, have you?
No.
Nothing like this.
No.
Do you feel like your mother? Or more like your grandmother?
I never knew my grandmother, so.
Oh, okay. But I don't think your mother probably ever had this either, so.
No, she always had long hair.
Yeah.
Se pone un plomo. Sí.
¿Qué fue?
Con lágrimas. Digo, ese es el momento en el que el video de YouTube se pone un plomo y con una lágrima.
But how empowering is this hair on you, though?
Empowering, yeah.
This is very empowering.
Sí. Y atrás se ve.
Sí.
Pero ya atrás sí.
Like you look like the El Presidente. This is El Presidente hair. This is not princess hair. This is El Presidente hair. Like looks like you're going to take on Putin or something like that. You're going to solve the world problems. That is gorgeous.
Sí.
That is gorgeous.
Fotos.
Don't you love
Si
it?
no te muevas, quiero tomarle solamente el cabello como se ve.
Yeah, photo.
Foto.
And me too. And that helps.
Del outfit. Ay, a ver, no me apago, pero.
I need to get my camera.
Me doy la vuelta.
Acá que está la luz.
A ver.
Ponte acá.
Ayuda.
Así como la toma Margarita.
No me puedo levantar porque
¿En
me
serio?
queda guangada.
Ah, ok.
Bueno, me puedo, pero voy a estar así.
Sí, ponte un gancho.
¿Gancho?
Pónmelo.
¿Por qué? Ah, ahí. Yo dije, ¿por qué no cabe?
Ya. Ya.
Lárgate. Ahora, por favor, retírate. Como Matrix. El gancho. Ay, Dios.
Cool. Okay, we're going to take a break. We're going to have a commercial break because you need to enjoy this for like a little bit before we do the next haircut. We will be back.
Ponte para acá.
Come and sit down. Show the people.
Terminó.
So now we changed the fringe off camera because we had a little bit with it. That fringe forward like that, yeah, that's more Princess Diana. Like we were
Pero sí,
saying.
mira, si algún día te animas, te queda muy bonito así, ¿eh?
And we're gonna do some after shots over there, but yeah, the fringe forward's better than that. In that. But of course we're not matching Princess Diana because she was Latina. This is just Latina Princess Diana. So I'm gonna move this up over there. We're gonna do some after shots.
Me estoy congelando.
¿En serio?
Sí. ¿Tú no? Es la edad. No, yo también, ya tengo frío. Pero el único motivo por el que no me lo pongo es porque cuando salga, eso no me va a hacer efecto si me lo pongo ahorita. Este es tu gorrito, ¿verdad, Yasmina?
Sí.
So pretty.
Sí, sí.
Come with me. And you guys can come and take photos too. Come with me though. Here's the backdrop.
¿El labial tiene?
¿Tienes labial?
Sí, sí, sí.
Tengo mi chaquetota también.
So you want to do another dress for your next haircut? Yeah. So that was gonna be. Do you want to do this with this haircut? Yes.
Or with the next one, because there's a few outfits.
That's fine. We'll do this with the next haircut. But you can change. Yeah, you can change. Yeah, go get changed. So she's gonna change to do this one for her next haircut. And cool. We'll see you soon.
Okay.
Te creció más de un lado. Parece que me inyectaste acá.
We had a wardrobe change. And let's turn the chair so they can see like the whole thing. Don't you look like Pan Am 1967?
Yeah.
Like you can say, you can say tea or coffee, like walking on the aisle, tea or coffee,
What would you like?
tea or coffee.
Tea or coffee?
What do they like? Fish or steak or fish or chicken?
Fish or chicken?
Fish or
'cause we
chicken.
don't have budget for steak.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fish or chicken.
Yeah.
Vegetarian? Oh no, dear. This is 1967. There's no vegetarians around here. This is 1967. Vegan? Oh no. 2012 call, and they said no vegans around here. This is 1967. This is 1967. Look at this. Pan Am 1967. So pretty.
Ya sabes que se va a salir, o sea, de viejitos nomás tienes que llamarlo, tampoco es que...
Now, if you sit in this chair, you're gonna get another haircut,
Yeah.
and you don't know what's gonna be.
No.
No. Are you ready for another one?
I am ready now, yeah.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
That's so fun.